Welcome to our tutorial on creating a multi-step form wizard in NextJS. We begin by importing the useState hook from React. Inside our multi-step form component, we initialize two pieces of state, current step and form data. The current step is initiated with 0, denoting the start of the form, while form data is initialized as an empty object to store the user's input across different steps. We will later define functions to handle step navigation and input changes. We define navigation functions. The next step function increments the current step, moving the user forward in the wizard. The previous step function decrements the current step, allowing the user to navigate back. The handle change function updates the form data with user input. When called, it destructures the name and value from the event target and updates the form data state with the new input data. We use the spread operator to ensure we keep all previous form data intact. Let's now define the individual form steps as functional components. Here we have step 1, which takes props handle change and data. It renders a text input for the user's first name and binds it to the form data's first name property. When the input changes, we call handle change to update the state. This pattern ensures controlled inputs and will be consistent across all steps. You will also want to implement field validation here or use third-party libraries like Formic to streamline the process. In the main multi-step form component, we now define an array called steps. This array holds our step 1, step 2, and step 3 components, passing handle change and the form data down as props. In the return statement of our function, we render the current step by referencing steps, current step. Additionally, we provide previous and next buttons for navigation, including logic to disable these buttons when the user is at the beginning or end of the form. You now have a basic structure for a multi-step form wizard. From here, you can expand on this foundation to include additional steps, integrate form validation libraries, and implement a submission function to process the form data on completion. You could also enhance the user experience with transition effects between steps or customized input controls for a more polished interface. Thank you for joining this tutorial on building a multi-step form in NextJS.